Hello, I am Anne. Today I will discuss about some frequently asked questions concerning offshore company formation. What is an offshore company? Offshore companies are described as companies that conduct an idle or zero volume of business within their incorporation jurisdiction. Does my company have to provide any tax authority with accounts? The main advantages of offshore companies are that they generally don't have to provide any tax authority with accounts. But in a few selected territories, such as Hong Kong, Cyprus, Gibraltar and the UK, for example, it is mandatory for companies to produce annual accounts and have them audited and, in some cases, pay taxes. What is a shelf company? Shelf companies are a corporate individual established by a provider who holds the company until a buyer is found. Post-transaction, the company's ownership transfers from the provider to the third party, who then open the trading activity under the company name. The advantage of buying a shelf company includes: the time is low to create a new corporation. The appearance of corporate persistence. Note, because of their age, shelf companies are usually more expensive than newly incorporated companies. What is the difference between a shareholder and a director? Through a share certificate, the shareholder owns the company. By one or several shareholders can be owned a company. It can be an individual or a company. The person responsible for the management is the company's director. He will sign business contracts as well as account opening forms, etc. The shareholders choose the directors. A company may have one or more directors. It can be an individual or a business. The person who is responsible for the management is the director of the company. Business contracts will be signed by him and also account opening forms, etc. Directors are chosen by the shareholders. A company can have one or more directors. It can be an individual or a company. Who should use an offshore company? Let me search. What is a nominee director? In some cases where the client doesn't wish to be personally appointed or has to meet local requirements on that time, the nominee director's service may be used. The name of the director will appear in the incorporated documents, in any business contract and sometimes in the authority business register. An offshore company can be opened by anyone who are mentioned below. Commerce over the internet, e-commerce. Consultants, counselors, businessmen, holding intellectual property rights, for the custody of movable and immovable property, for inheritance purposes, stockbroker, forex, international business. What is the virtual office? The virtual office allows your company to have an address in Geneva, London or Hong Kong, etc. and to receive mail there. What is the notarization and apostille? Let me check. An apostille is the government's internationally recognized certification and authority of corporate documents. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to RTR Supports Limited YouTube channel. And also for more information you can visit our website rtrsupportslimited.com.